All right, so in this first video, we're just going to show you how to go ahead and set up a Facebook profile, your basic account to get started, if you don't already have a Facebook account. So this video is only going to pertain to you if you do not currently have a Facebook account, if you're not on Facebook. And you can see I just typed in facebook.com. That's going to have my information in here already, but we're going to say you're signing up for a brand new account. So you're going to put in your first name, your last name. I'm going to see if it'll let me use this number. And we're going to type a password, throw in a birthday that's not the same as mine. All right, and we're gonna see if it will let us set this up. Actually, look, I'm gonna put in my maiden name here just to make that a little bit easier. We're going to sign up. So, Facebook code. We'll go ahead and add that just in case. That's not going to be right, but we'll get it there. All right, so you can sign in with Facebook just with your mobile phone now. You don't have to have an email address. It is good to have an email address though. So you're gonna make sure you put in a number that you automatically have access to, because they're going to text you the code that you have to enter there. So you'll use that phone number to log in. So these are people that probably has cookies in my machine saying, hey, you may know these people. So we're just going to skip this step. We're going to skip this one too. If you want to go ahead and get friends, you can absolutely put your email address and your email password in there, and it will help you find friends from your contacts and your emails. You can take a tour of the privacy. If you're going to be using your account for marketing, I suggest setting all of your posts to public and then just changing the privacy of the ones that you don't want to share with everyone. If you have children or you're, at the beach and you don't necessarily want the world to see those pictures in the bathing suit, then you can change those to just your friends or your friends and family. Now, you're going to take a picture, or you can just take a photo with your webcam. So I'm going to take a photo with my webcam and kind of get in the middle a little bit. See if I can look a little bit nicer. All right, and we're going to take that photo. There we go. So again, it's saying, oh, add all these friends that you may know. I am not adding friends because I am not going to even make this account live later on. I want to stay very, very much on the right side of Facebook. So I'm just going to take you guys through this exercise, and I don't need chat to be open. So now this is your account. You are set up here. You can add people that you know if you want. It's not giving me a button to move on. So you just click on your name at the top. And when you hover right here, you can see you can add a cover photo. So you can pick anything from your computer. And let's see if I have anything in my photos that I want to make. Nope, because I'm a new Facebook account. So we're going to click there and we'll upload a photo. Let's see what I have in here. Maybe we'll do the smiling kitty. There we go. So I tend to do something that is motivational or inspirational on here. I don't tend to do the really cute ones, but this is good enough for now. We'll save those changes. And then it's going to say, hey, based on this, where do you live? You have friends that live in all these places. Where do you live? I actually don't live in any of those cities. Could be Louisiana is the closest one that's even remotely accurate, and that's several miles away. So then you can customize what people say. Describe who you are. You're going to fill out all of this information completely so that people feel like they can sort of get to know you without oversharing of maybe minute details that aren't terribly important. So you could say something like, let's see, I grew up in Jackson, Mississippi. Moved to New Orleans for college. See, this is just a little bit. See how I'm already over right there? So what I usually type on the shorter one here is passionate about helping there we go. Passionate about helping entrepreneurs grow their businesses online. Something like that. You can save that. Info about here. That's where you can go a little bit longer. So joined Facebook here. You can update your information. You can add a workplace, add a professional skill. Just go through this list. Take a little bit of time and complete this information. So work and education. You can start typing in and it's going to pop up and populate places that you've worked. Add a professional skill. So if you marketing, social media marketing. Let's see. Internet marketing. Wine. Yeah, that one doesn't have a lot, huh? Yeah, wine marketing is a thing, but not in Facebook. All right, so I could probably add food and beverage. See, these are all very small groups, but that's okay. I've worked in restaurants, I've worked in offices, any particular skills that you have related to sales and marketing, or coaching. All right, so we're going to save those changes. Add a college. And I'll put the years in there. So I have a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Concentrations. Actually, that's cognitive psychology. And social psychology. And economics. All right, so we'll save that. I'll add my high school. These are my real high schools, so it may yeah, it's not finding my high school in there, so we'll just leave that alone. Sports, teams that you've been on, if you played sports in high school, if you play any kind of club sport now, you can add those. You can add music that you like. You know, do you like the Beatles or the Rolling Stones? Do you like Blink-182? Do you like the Lumineers? Are you more into hip hop? What kind of things do you enjoy listening to? Do you like musicals and Broadway? Or do you like pop music? So, you know, things that help people feel like they can get to know you. So you can do movies you've watched, you want to watch, things you like, TV shows that you've watched, you want to watch, and things you like. Books, just try to go through and put 2 or 3 things at least in each of these categories so that people feel like they get to know you or get a sense of who you are. There we go. So we have to pick it under the category. It's been a while since I've done this, guys. All right, so you get the idea. You're going to pick the different things that you like. And let's see if it added a sports category for us. Yep, there we go. All right, so you're actually just going to type that in under this section. And you can just go through and fill in what you like. So the Lumineers. I'm kind of an alt nation girl, so that's the music I listen to. But you're going to complete that section. Things you like, a little bit of history about yourself. And come back in here and click on you again. And this is the About You section. You can add a highlight for certain things. You can put a video and introduce yourself. But remember, this is more for the personal use. So you're not going to talk about the name of your network marketing company. You're not going to talk about Elite Marketing Pro as the name of somebody you're promoting. This is just about you and who you are and how you want to help people. And, you know, if you're married or not, if you have kids or not, this is where you're going to fill out that information so people get to know you a little bit. And then once you're done, you can just go back through, check, and make sure you have all of this the way you want. You can add, if you're in a relationship or married, if you have family members, if your kids are old enough that they have Facebook. I have my kids in here. Some additional details about yourself. If you have a name that can be confusing to other people, you can put that in there. Give some details. This is a much larger section where you can actually type pretty, you know, a paragraph or so about yourself, kind of tell your story. If you have a nickname, if you have favorite quotes, anything like that you want to include, that's where you would put all of this. Life events. Did you get married? Did you have children? Did you move? Did you make a major move from one part of the country to another? This is where you're going to put this information in. This is going to show your friends. When you upload photos, they'll be here. You can organize them in albums or not. And then this is all the rest of your information, your likes, the groups you belong to, and all those kinds of things. So once you're done, you're live on Facebook. And the next thing you're going to do is set up a fan page, and then you're going to set up an ad account. And those are going to be the next 2 videos. So I look forward to seeing you in those. Bye now.